What chance would you give current Alex Pereira against prime Daniel Cormier? Not much of a chance. I would say it is 80-20 in favor of Daniel Cormier, 85-15 in favor of Daniel Cormier. He has a striker's chance, does Alex Pereira. Alex Pereira, he's going to be the best striker that Daniel Cormier ever fought, period. Better than John Jones, better than Stipe, better than Anderson. Alex Pereira is going to be the best striker that Daniel Cormier has ever fought. Technically, he also has power on his side, the left hook that can knock you out in any round. It does not matter. Like, we saw what he did against Israel Adesanya in the first fight, and we're going to come back to that first fight in a second, but the power of the leg kicks, better than Alexander Gustafsson, better than Rumble Johnson, better than anybody, you know? Power-wise, you could say maybe Rumble had more power, Derek Lewis had more power, but not the technique behind the power. You know, Alex Pereira brings both to the table, even though he would be coming up from middleweight to light heavyweight or even heavyweight. You know, at heavyweight, things may change too, but I'm still going Daniel Cormier at 85% to maybe even 80% chance of winning. That's just my take on it. I think if Israel Adesanya was able to grapple you the way he grappled Alex in the first fight in the UFC, it's game over, you know? If Izzy could do that to you, if Izzy could take you down and keep you down, every time you try to get back up, he puts you back down. He's landing nice ground and pound, you know what I mean? He's Dagestani handcuffing you. He's doing all these things. If Israel Adesanya is able to do that to you, you telling me that Daniel Cormier won't be able to do that to you? Come on, bro. You know, maybe he could stuff a takedown attempt, but the problem with that is, against a guy like Daniel Cormier, that won't work, because you may stuff the first takedown attempt, but you're not going to stuff the second or the third in the chain that's coming. You know, Daniel's not just going to come with a single-handed or single attack wrestling approach like an Israel Adesanya, who's a striker and can grapple, right? But he's not, he's can't wrestle like DC. He can't, period. There's not enough time to close that gap. There's not enough time to close that gap. Alex Pereira would lose this fight, in my opinion. Again, does he have the chance that Anderson showed us, where it's like, yo, you can catch DC, you know, you can land a nice liver kick, front kick to the body, and really, you know, dig your toes in on him, and now all of a sudden he's hunched over, you know. Stipe showed us, yo, that body is kind of, you know, suspect, you know, a couple left hooks to the body. Alex Pereira could land some of those left hooks to the body. He could. But you just have to go with what's more likely. And for me, it's more likely that Daniel Cormier shows him something he hasn't seen before. Maybe a low single attempt. Also, you guys got to understand, when Alex, unless he brings in like some big-time Olympic wrestlers and, you know, high-caliber people to train with for Daniel Cormier, it would be, it's a different feel. Again, we saw what Israel did to him. If Israel Adesanya feels a certain way to where he could dominate you in the grappling, Daniel Cormier will feel 10 times stronger than that. Daniel Cormier has been doing these motions, the pulling movements, the collar ties, the underhooks, the body locks, all of these things, the transitions, the you know, the wizard, all these things that he's doing in wrestling rooms will show up. Right? It's not going to be anything that Alex has ever felt before. It's a different kind of strength. It's a lifelong strength. Like, this guy, like, he's a master at it. He's a fucking Olympian, guys. You get me? Same thing for Alex. Alex is a master at that left hook. You know, don't get it twisted. He's a master at that leg kick. Don't get it twisted. Alex has his ways to win too. That's why I'm not saying it's a wash. That's why I'm not saying it's impossible or anything like that. It is possible. MMA is a crazy, unpredictable sport. Anything is possible in this sport. It's literally a sport of chaos. It's a sport of car crashes, you know what I mean? Anything could happen in the chaotic sport of MMA, but I think it's more likely that Daniel Cormier gets a hold of him somehow, takes him down, holds him down, lands some ground and pound, goes for the choke, gets it, and that's it. Daniel Cormier wins. That's my take on this one. Let me know other fantasy matchups in the comment section below that you'd like me to take a shot at, and let me know if you agree, disagree. It doesn't matter. Join the discussion, and please follow for more. Thank you. You are all appreciated.